Up on the headland, up the top, you'll see a sign and a bit of fencing. That's protecting a mine shaft. That stops the kids going in. So it's like a square little board. And then further along, when we get further around, there's some mine entrances on the back of that cut of the rock. Yeah. So there we go, there's the main pump house. And then a couple of entrances to the right. There was a few more buildings back in its day. And at the back of the pump house in a minute, you'll see one of the back of the mine shafts. This was a pump and lift house, so that they could bring then any ore up through. So it's powered by steam. The boiler house and the chimney's long since gone. As we come further around the other side of this rock, you'll see some steps in the back of the rock face. It's actually what used to tie the chimney to the rock face, and that was the old chimney stack that ran up the block there. Now while we're out here, if we all look back now where we first started, you see the mine entrance is opening up on the cuts. They're like square holes. So where the water race is, to the right of that, where the landslide is, and that's where the holes of the mines are. Bearing in mind, when you started in the mines around Bradda, you would be around 9 years old and upwards. So that's when you started working.
There you go,
you were deemed big enough to be able to get down there and work in the mines. You'd be bringing the ore in and out, and you'd be taking the coal to the boiler. Now this area here has got a name. It's known as Johnson's Bay. Bit of an unusual one. A guy by the name of Henry Johnson, quite a wealthy man, but he invested his money in some of the wrong people, and things went wrong and they swindled him. So he was losing quite a lot of money, so he had a bit of an idea that if he insured himself, he would then pay for the insurance money. So what he did hanging down, and a few more along here. So just around the corner we had the rock climbers going up the other day. One of them was on a rope, the other one isn't. Dougie, he does all the teaching, and he was actually free climbing with no ropes. So you won't catch me doing it. The zigzag path to the miner's office, and he would then say who went where to work for what each day. And was taken out by boat, and coal was brought in by rowing boat. And the pump house there was to pump out seawater in the mines. 435 feet below sea level is the lowest recorded mine. Bearing in mind, from tide line to the bottom of Milner's Tower is about 210 feet. So that's double that height they mine to below sea level. The mines also ran horizontally all the way down to the tree line at Bradda. And on this side, it was tin, lead, and silver was the precious metal. And again, it started with by the monks in the very early 1600s. Above there, another Henry, William Henry Milner. It's the centenary this year of Milner's Tower, so 150 years mark of the Milner Tower. So he was a bit of a patron and benefactor of Port Erin. He built St Catherine's Church and the town hall. And then when he passed away, the locals decided they wanted to build a monument in his name, so they built Milner's Tower. And he was a locksmith. So if you're a bird looking down the top of the tower, it's in the shape of a keyhole, old-fashioned keyhole. And if you imagine the turret carrying up into the sky, that's the shank of the key with the head running into it. It's great. If you've got a bit of time this afternoon, have a walk up there. Some great views down around the island. I've got a great picture I want to show you as well. that we've got Spaldwick House, otherwise known as Collinson's Cafe. That's where you used to go for the afternoon teas and the ballroom dance many years ago. And then we've got the old Victorian swimming pool here on the right hand side. Believe it or not, Chris used to swim in it as a boy. It's not that old, but apparently he tells me it closed in 1982. I don't remember it closing then. I only remember when the biological station had it years afterwards, and they were creating the monsters and the spats and exploring the monsters. And then it turned into a fish farm for a couple of years. It just didn't last, and now it's in the derelict state it's in today. Somebody got it off Mr. Bradshaw that owns it, was trying to get a private house and hotel on there, and actually turned it back into a swimming pool. They would make it fortune. You've got a cafe and an ice cream shop there, in down there. You've got diving boards on the right hand side, and all the missiles and attractions.
Yeah, what you have to do is get it sink first. You jumped over the back and got back in again.
Is that how you used to go in so you didn't have to pay?
Well, that as well.
Yeah, now it's coming out, isn't it? So the last one we've got, see above the new monstrosity that's being built, the big apartments. Below that you see a set of steps coming down onto a little beach. That's known as Mortuary Beach. So it was the mortuary on the left hand side and the chapel on the right. That's why